hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Buffalo Bills and our home team. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Over the middle by the rookie.
Gain of 10 yards.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the Bills.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Jackson now. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Lad McConkey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
10 at the 18-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And this is going to set him up with 1st and goal. Mark him out of bounds at the 4.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now Jackson, this a design run. Trying to push forward, but only to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Design run here with Jackson. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road, you're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that, I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
Michael Dixon set to
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the goal line. Now an opening past the 30.
Isaiah Rodgers. His guys take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's brought in by Darren Waller. Down the left sideline. And he will go all the way. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Boston. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Looks like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play action now. Jackson. His throw left side is complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
On first down, it's Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Jackson now on second down. It'll be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he's going to have a Bills first down. He was able to get it by plenty, too. Gain of 8 on that 3rd and 3.
You know, you think about Lamar Jackson running the ball. Normally, you're picturing him with nobody around, running 30, 40 yards, big explosive plays downfield, but you forget just the weapon that the quarterback can be in these short yardage situations, and he delivers a first down.
The RPO, that one is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. A run here with Swift. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 7. He'll get this out to the left side. And the Bills going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
First down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? And he will drive his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. An extra point attempt to follow. His kick is good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Wizrds 7. Michael Dixon set to
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get it. Tap the 60. Tap.
And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Okay, break. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Here we go. Set. Drop it.
Now, faking the give. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, But how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
3rd and 9.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun, and that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Come on. Hit. Bronco 80. Warrior 70. 18, Rodney. 18, Panther 11. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Complete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
A gain of 4 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Out of bounds at his own.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Now a 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's in! Touchdown, Buffalo. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Trying to start on the ground. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
79 Broncos. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
At the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's a second and 6.
60 back. Deputy.
He'll look to throw. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for an Austin first down. First and 10 at the 20.
They'll look to throw yet again. On the move left. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. On the run to the right. And he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Wizards.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately with his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Off the play fake. Jackson moving outside the pocket. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. Third down coming up.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
That's caught outside. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Bills.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Jackson up top again. Forced out wide. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
The Bills will send out the field goal unit. Now a second timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. So one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready? Seven Pirates, go!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, he comes a runner, he gets past the marker.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot!
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. This one caught by Waller. And he will score! Darren Waller. Touchdown, Austin. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Point after, coming up here. He gets it to go, and the Wizards cut the lead to 3, 24-21.
Wizards 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. Sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third down.
Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Forced to his right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And the Wizards are going to take over here up near the 40.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
He's going to let this one go deep. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good.
A pickup there of 28 yards. The break coming up now for 1st and 10. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Rolling right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a few 3rd down?
They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Wizards. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Bills 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Throw on the run is complete. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Now give on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground with Swift. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Quick throw on the RPO is batted away. That is incomplete. It's a good job of recognition by the defense, and it's going to bring up third down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. And that could very well wind up being a critical miss. I mean, you've got to be able to rely on your kickers at this stage of the game. But he can't come through. And this one stays a three-point game.
And a good tackle out wide. Will hold them to a gain of just 3.
Across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Now, faking the give. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
At the 42-yard line.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Austin. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourselves back in it.
Wizards 33, Bills 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25. Yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Jackson looking to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Jackson. That complete to Swift. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
And it's third down.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and he will have the first down. He caught it short of the lines of game, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
And the Bills' first down.
They will run it over center with Swift. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
There's that man again. Another tackle. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. On 1st and 10, Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 2. Give up the middle with Swift. Nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in. Like, they have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
He'll get this out to his running back. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
On third down, Jackson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. He'll go underneath to Swift. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. To the air one more time with Jackson. And he will score again. Touchdown, Bills. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now it's Jackson. He'll swing that out wide. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit, Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover.
They'll motion the slot man right. Jackson now to throw on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. But at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Buffalo.
Swift. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll drop to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is caught. What a throw. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and great awareness meets great scheme. All you need is great execution.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
They'll keep it on the ground. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
Taken down at the 40.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here comes 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
70. Here we go.
Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
At the 45-yard line.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Get out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
To number 28. He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
60 average.
Back to the air one more time. The offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
70 Timberwolves. Cut 19.
He'll drop to throw. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Dragon 60.
On the play. but it leads to 4th down.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So